The Fall and Rise of Captain Atom #6. This is the finale of this arc. Did we do issue 5? Was that one that
Yeah,
ended
we
up?
did.
Okay,
We
I
did.
couldn't remember. I feel like we'd maybe like dropped one issue or skipped one on the show for a reason.
I'm
But
wishing I skipped this
oh,
entire miniseries.
oh,
Now.
look at that! Look at
This
that!
this was
Hate it.
very, 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 very wordy.
Oh, but
They had
that's what I hated
the
about the first
offer.
issue. That's why I dropped it. But just before you continue with your thoughts, just to say the team: Carrie Bates and Greg Weisman writing, and Will Conrad on art. Go.
I think
All right,
I mean this is probably the worst issue of the 6.
easy.
I think it really didn't know what to do at the end. I think the first 4 were pretty good. 5 was a bit unsure of
So-
itself, and then this one just
The whole point going through this entire mini was it was an unconventional story about an unconventional hero, right? He
Yeah.
goes back in time. He has a son. He gets pulled back through time. He can't spend time with the son. And this 6th issue washes all that away by doing what every other superhero story I've ever read does.
Yeah.
And he has the dark version of himself that is trying to do bad things, and there's the fallout from Eiling, and that he hired him to do some wet works, some black ops stuff to keep his hands clean, and then basically sent him away for his crimes. So the one interesting thing is when they shared, they bumped into each other in the quantum verse in the last issue. They shared like thoughts.
yeah,
So
like
they
there's
both
some
got
memories
insights.
crossed over.
Yeah, and so that's how Captain Atom figures out that about Eiling and how
Yeah.
he hired him. But Supermax had done the same and found out that Captain Atom had a son, and he kidnaps the son, and he's going to do bad things. And
Yeah.
uh,
That quantum stuff was the most interesting part, and they really
It
didn't
was.
capitalize on it enough.
no,
It's
I would have preferred this all being in the quantum verse.
Yeah, I think that's what's so frustrating about this issue is that there is some good ideas in there,
Yep.
but they just don't manifest very well at all.
It just, if the whole point was to make me care about Captain Atom, this doesn't. Like, I was much caring when he was the time displaced hero
Yeah,
and was getting pulled through time.
if this had stopped at like issue 4,
Yeah.
you'd be on board.
Yep, exactly. Because I'm much more invested in the relationship with him and his son. And going forward here is we find out that his son has a little bit of the quantum power because that's what saves him from
Yeah.
Supermax letting out this burst of energy. But he's still going to go forward like that's not his son. He's going to keep him at a distance, and the sinister government types are going to keep an eye on him, and it's kind of unfulfilling. Like we had this tease of hyper time at the end of the first issue and
Yeah,
the 0 hour, and it doesn't pay off on any of that. Like I don't know where this standing goes forward.
No,
There was
and-
no tie to Manhattan.
it feels like okay. The things that it wanted to introduce were the kid, and we'll pick up that somewhere down the line, I'm sure.
Yep.
The new version of Captain Atom. And I
Yep.
thought they were going to have him come and join the League or something, but they kind of had at the end, no, he's going to stand on his own for now.
Yeah.
What I did think was very interesting was on that final page, we see the League watching this, like this
Yeah.
press conference, essentially.
Yeah.
And Hawkman's there.
Mm-hmm.
So that sets up kind of some timeline placements as to where we are. But look, they're all
Yeah.
in their latest rebirth outfits and stuff. But Hawkman's flying around there, which is interesting.
Yeah. And you have Soups and his and Flash with the lines on. So
I also thought it was strange they were hiding which Green Lantern it was, because we get there's a hand and we see a ring. It's like, okay, so there's a Green Lantern there, but they showed everyone else, but the hand was just there.
now, if it was revealed this takes place on an alternate Earth, and we're gonna have multiverse connotations, that's cool because of the quantum.
Yeah,
Or like if they teased Palmer or something, because we still haven't got any payoff from that. I
That's
mean, not
true.
that we would know because we don't read Just Leave America, but I doubt it, judging how that book went. So, yeah, it was very disappointing. Like this was one of the first things I read this week, and it set the tone. Because I was excited to see where it went, and it kind of just petered
Yeah.
out.
well, yeah, that's it. It was good for 4 issues, and then it didn't know what it actually wanted to tell as its story. It kind of turned into this other thing, and it was like, oh, we just want to have Captain Atom set up in the present day, and that's fine. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing him around somewhere else. Hopefully, do something better with him. But this was kind of pointless at the end.
Yeah, we're even set up the Charleston. We had the Charleston investigation. Like, set up those characters. We know we're playing with Watchmen coming down the line.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't have teased the question in there.
Yeah, it feels like a missed opportunity. Like I say, they had half a story. They knew what they were doing, and it was interesting. And then it feels like they just ran out of what they wanted to say and just resorted to let's just fight himself, basically.
That's it. An evil version of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
So Pete, we recommended you get back to Deathstroke after missing out. I wouldn't go back and read this.
Yeah, you've caught all the important information that you'll need should Atom appear elsewhere now.
I'll wake back up.